Okay, so let's start with our weather, which looks great now, doesn't it? 72 in Portland, 73 in Sanford, 74 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and we've broken a lot of that cloud cover up, and we have a lot of sunshine through the late afternoon. A couple of showers and storms back to our west. We'll keep an eye on those because the models have them getting in here around 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. And the Storm Prediction Center did have us in a slight risk, meaning we could see a strong storm or two. It's hard to do this time of the year, especially after sunset, but we'll keep an eye on it, obviously, as those storms move to the east and then they turn into just scattered showers through the rest of tonight. I think the first half of tonight is largely partly cloudy to mostly clear, and then we cloud up by early tomorrow morning. And tomorrow, I think, is a cloudier day compared to today. But it ends up nice by the afternoon with a mixture of sun and clouds, temperatures back into the upper 60s, maybe some low 70s again. So a pretty good pattern, even though our overall pattern would imply a higher chance of showers because we're in a trough. And you can see a couple of those showers in the mountains tomorrow afternoon. But I think a lot of us stay dry through tomorrow, and the same deal on Wednesday. A front coming through implied a couple of showers in there, but a lot of us dodge those on Wednesday. So we've got chances in here, but I don't think there's a ton of rain. Mid 60s again on Wednesday, and then that front comes through and we're cooler for Thursday and Friday. But I'll tell you what, end of the week looks great. A lot of sunshine and nice crisp air in place. All right, here's Hurricane Ian. Expected to quickly intensify, perhaps up to a Category 4 hurricane as it approaches Tampa. Now, if you zoom in on this, you can see the devil's in the details here as far as where exactly this hurricane ends up. The European model and the GFS model have basically a worst case scenario in which the storm is just to the west of Tampa, but it doesn't make landfall there. Landfall doesn't always matter as much as you think. If you're on the east side of a storm and you're getting storm surge in the winds and the hurricane's able to stay offshore, that's a worst case scenario because it can continue to stay relatively strong. So this would be Wednesday night into Thursday. Things are not looking great right now. We'll obviously keep an eye on it. Once it traverses into the Florida Panhandle, it falls apart and it's blocked by a high pressure system. We likely won't see anything at all from this storm. Inside baseball here, guys, the other thing about a storm that approaches the Tampa area slowly is that it's relatively shallow on the west side of Florida's coast. It's, I mean, relatively, we're talking 200 feet, but as deep as 5,000 feet in the other parts of the Gulf. And so what that does is if a storm goes over there, it can weaken because it's upwelling cold water from below, and it kind of can kill itself, which would be good. So there's still hope there, but they're doing the right thing for sure by preparing for this.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Keith.